They know the push is likely to come on these other lanes. There's nothing to gain, and high ground push isn't really viable for VG. Radiant will just push into tier 1 up at top lane, get what they can, scrap around, try and farm Dire jungle a little bit. But Yang is ready and waiting. He's actually prepping for the defense of the tower. There'll be no TP from the Drow. They should really give a TP to the Mirana, then relocate the Drow if they actually want that tier 1. Our observer will just see everything that LGD is doing. They see everything here. I think BG at this point trying to get the Mirana Axe. Get that magic burst damage, get Sang maybe into a set. I think yours is the play. You could consider an early Aghanim Scepter, but against like that PA, especially PA KB, which is heading to now, as silence from Earth Spirit, yours is a huge item. Full staff could be good, but I think yours is the key. Yang, Clink. Damage looks like it's good enough. Yeah, good movement back here behind that tier. We're expecting the defense there from VG, and with the Sanking gone, that means VG can't defend tier. That's just a free tower now to LGD. Oh, they're trying to farm Ancients. It's a group of 4 heroes. Supposed to fish from VG. Especially since they're holding onto the Aegis, not playing aggressively. But the pings are killing out, they need to be on this tier 2 already. That's the thing, Aura can save OD can save Oracle, Hurricane Pike, they've got Promise, and they've got Astral and Prism. Just make sure that any initiation from VG is going to be cut short. Those saving maneuvers. A gem bought by the Oracle and placed onto the Batrider. The aggressive vision that VG have is also going to diminish very, very quickly. But it is just one observer for now. Over to that top. VG being very deliberate, very calm. It's almost frustrating for LGD, because LG want VG go and rush towards their towers, because that is expected value you get from a Ranger and an Aegis. Is you rush towards tier 1s, you rush towards tier 2s, and that's when you start making mistakes. That's when Bat and Earth Spirit and OD can actually create unexpected scenarios. Ball staff? No, it is a ball staff.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just a twist away. These scans are never landing. These teams so careful dodging each other. 9-9 at 21 minutes.
Dire's bottom
I believe it's LGD that have the edge. They're out farming the counterpart in pretty much every meaningful aspect. The Oracle doesn't really matter what gold you got. Doesn't really matter what items you've got. As long as you can cast spells, as long as the Batrider OD PA can shut down. And if you aren't pushing high ground, continue farming. VG, it feels the ones with the onus on there to actually make action happen. But if you down to waiting for this Shan. Or oh, the pings come out. The big. Oh, time for LD. They're happy. They're not going to. What's that? Push up. It's just a free miss to VG. Hey, Batrider. Go on, buddy. There are observables to kill. Come on. from his courier. More orbs and sentries, even there's a gem on that Batrider there.
Is under attack.
Getting these aggressive wards, but be careful with everything. Placing it up on top of that or spire there is going to be very good if you can just firefly or napalm or jump over with a G. Not genius. Go ahead. Now net worth. Many of their cause. Experience is the big one. That they've been efficiently across the top. You're opening hard down his lanes. Now also they've got points up in that now for N. Level 7, almost scratching to level 8. They can't really use the swap aggressively, and they can't even use the swap at all. The Lasso comes in, and now they've been baited straight into the battle. I think VG have slipped up here. They're gonna lose everyone. Epicenter is gonna come through. It's gonna do a decent chunk of damage, but the OD just assholes himself with M99, not even dropping Earth Spray, jumps away. The full Ferris finally killing him off, but there's the Tennessee clip. Dying. And this is what LGD wanted. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Expected value from Aegis and Drow is tier 2 push and high ground. LGD expect this. LGD know if Capture the Venge Spirit with a Batrider. LGD know if they have a BKB on the PA and OD, there is nothing VG can do. They stand their ground, they hit people. VG have almost wasted their window, and I think LGD might just run away with this game.
Has fallen.
Now, carefully placed our team is going to watch out. Gem back. King Shore, Yule's blink, but the way the game has slowed down. Drow Ranger, what have you got? Yasha Dragonlance and the KB, that's not good enough now. Actually, out of power with BKB Hurricane and Shaz comes in. Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger can come through. You've got an OD with a blink just jumping on top of your Drow Ranger. What do you do? Jumping on top of your Wisp. You blink Lasso the Venge. You blink after Wisp. There's no save capabilities. There's no anything. You don't even need catch the Drow Ranger. Let the Drow Ranger stand there and die to the huge amount of damage that LD can put out. And that map is theirs. They don't even need deep wards. Know where VG are. They're farming their side of the map until they actually go and get next Roshan. VG like, have to wait for next Roshan. That's how bad these are. Not even holding on to a smoke. Do get the Black King R up on the Drow Ranger and could lead the VG feeling strong. It's just a feeling. It literally is just a feeling. That's what's your opinion, man. Sure, we block these damage. Still gonna get shredded by that PA. Link strike so it bashes you up. And evades all your attacks.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
The next
under
team
attack.
fight, VG out. Be careful with the and BKBs. Try and hit them out. Try and fight LGD as much as they can.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
We start things off with Sand King jumping in with an epicenter, force the BKBs, then retreat with a Yules and a Burrow Strike away, and turn the fight when the BKBs are down and catch people out with a swap or a relocate forward aggressively. But you can only do that, you can only actually execute that kind of movement, that kind of strategy, if you have vision. If you have the opportunity to move in areas that you want to move, if you can set battleground, But if LGD have been de-warding you non-stop for the past 10 minutes, you know, Bat is still holding onto this gem that the Oracle bought ages ago, buying a BKB of his own. G Gaming, they're in a really tough spot. Net worth difference spiraling out of control. 7,500 now for LGD. 12,000 experience lead as well for the Radiant team. And with Arma moving into an abyssal bid, this backer could even think of selling poor man's and buying some kind of lifesteal. I do group up at bottom lane, and it is the ship's guard, not the Blink Dagger. Got it right the first time. Next is to make sure they shut out this game, and Dire need to keep this alive to control the Roche Pit as the stun lands. Arrow onto PA, but there's no way they can actually jump on her with the rest of the team behind. Like we said, Oracle, OD, both capable of saving the PA if he does get fully jumped on. Skittish movement. Oh, Yang sees the Bat Rider. The arrow will fly back to him and stun him up as well, but it's an apple to stop. Brings off great ball to smash the swap back, keeps Yang alive and start coming after everyone through, but GDC, he's already gone. Yang! You're not the Eclipse, but End, he has the BKB to escape. With the relocate available, we're going to have to try and keep someone alive, but Yang's BKB means they can't be tethered up, and Arme just hunting now, chasing, looking for... Let him end, second over, put the dagger forward, nothing skip, but no means of... Get forward, no freaking fights, no this game just over, and LG have just 31 up now swing now for the raid team. Chunk of going on the Batman and tier 1 drop. Rush out alive soon, but it's a tier 2 on top of the tier 1. On top of the map drop. For the fact they're against the drought that was meant to win early game.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They won't go for the risky play for a pit. Looks like a scout. Stick around longer. 1 minute 30. We know when he's up, but M99 does not. He realizes it's not super fast for him. Let's get myself back to base. He's fan assassin. None has the chance. Jump and stop immediately. Potentially even jump on the wisp to make sure that there's no tether shenanigans. And this is where the big battle happens.
If I may not falter in my flight.
Same reasons why this tier 1 was important. Same reasons why LGD move into the Roche Pit right now. VG need it. LGD want it, but VG need this Roshan. It is vital, keeping them in the game and maybe even pushing them towards winning the game as the Moonlight Shadow moves them into position, potentially finishing. They've been spotted. Oracle will be the first to fall. Around the BKB with Arme moving now onto the Drow to stun and crit and end. He might meet his end here. The blink forward with the flame break. The BKB cancels that one out, and they can't really stop her from getting away. Arme, oh, the first hit bash. Maybe now they can. The gust is back, and now the PA. Maybe forced to use a BKB. Maybe not. As the frost arrows will be barely enough to your life for a split second longer, but you're dead without Bible. And now Arme. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Dash again. Goes. Yeah, no problem. Good game, well played. It's over. It's done. LGD crush BG Gaming here. I'm looking for a little bit more. Oh, something. Ghost gone in your... I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna play it up. Oh, done. Like, that's it. LGD. Take game. That's it. We'll do a quick run down. What we've seen today. And it has been absolute mess of a group stage. In terms of, not in terms of organisation or anything, but just games themselves. FTA, they tried to run Kiro with one role. Didn't really work out for them. Let's be honest. FTD, no. Stop. Just stop. That's not happening. LGD look good. Now 3-0, I believe, in the group stage. Vici 2-0. FDD Club A down at 0-3. But that's it for me. There are more qualifier games coming up, though. I believe Hades is going to be taking over on.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
This is only the 5th time that Lifestealer's been picked.
Radiant team
He is
pick.
3-1 so far coming into this game.
Old strats that haven't really had the most
10
success, and
seconds
they're
remaining.
picking an Omni Knight into a Shadow Demon, so you know there's
Right.
going to be at least one purge already on the table
5
here.
seconds remaining.
And they're not just putting one kind of damage out. Physical and magical coming out
Okay.
here.
Dire
They'll have the
pick.
Slark to back up, but again, now they're really worried about the control. Because
Well, I like the Slark though against the Lifestealer because Slark, Slark with his Ashen Shift stacks is one of the few heroes that can, in theory, stand toe to toe with that Lifestealer, even with the feast going.
yeah, so at this point though,
10
WG
seconds
still have
remaining.
their second support pick available. They could go for Ancient Apparition. I think that would be really strong considering there are 3
5
heals already in
seconds
play between
remaining.
Oracle, Omni, and Slark.
Assassin.
You could absolutely negate some of his
Radiant
staying
Oh.
power.
back.
I think AA would be a really, really nice grab, but
Wow.
for now they're matching up the TA versus the OD. And
Now, that's a little bit
Dire
unusual,
team
right?
back.
Because if Slark is right on top of TA, the Dark Pack is multiple instances of damage, is it not?
it is multiple instances.
So you do strip, I think you strip 3 refraction charges?
Oh no, it's like 10, dude. There's 10 instances.
Oh, wow, it is 10? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so there's
okay.
no way that the TA.
10
will
I
be
wasn't
seconds
sure how I
remaining.
counted it with the 10. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that will instantly strip refraction.
Yeah. So,
5
but at the same
seconds
time, like you're
remaining.
mostly worried about the lane matchup, right? Like you've got a negative armor strat where Slaughter, TA, and Lifesteal are going to be hitting really
Reserve.
hard.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're just worried about TA beating out OD in the lane, which she
Yeah.
has been able to do in the past.
And that's a big thing with the recent nerfs to OD between if you go a few patches back, the cast range on Imprison getting nerfed, and now the base damage getting nerfed. It used to be that OD would absolutely abuse TA in the mid lane. That is definitely not true anymore.
Very true. And yeah, the fact that the Int Steel is put into the Arcane
No,
Orb
the
instead of
Arcane Orb,
Imprisonment,
exactly.
it's very, very big difference there. So, yeah, overall, I think the TA is going to be pretty confident. They have like this really nice timing where they can farm a couple of stacks of Ancients of the TA, get like Blink, Dezo run at the same time that Slaughter gets Blink himself, and you can just shred people.
Yeah, and that was the other issue that I was going to talk about, that you sort of alluded to, is that with the Oracle and Omni Knight, now, you're saying that they might run Omni Knight in this whole offlane, but assuming they do throw a more traditional look on the table, Oracle and Omni Knight as your 2 supports, that's extremely defensive. You're not going to be able to contest those stacks on the other side of the map.
Yeah, and then you're getting a delayed GA because you don't have the Arcane Boots, so
Yes.
it's a mana pool of the ultimate, and it's just bad in a lot of ways. They end up going to Doom
Okay.
here. And
Radiant team
now
pick.
you can literally put this on any one of these 4 heroes and completely reshape the fight.
The Left really, I think those. Brood's pretty good here, man.
Navi's
and now it's time for
turn
bed.
to ban.
But I went upstairs, and I guess I wasted all my good sleep on the couch.
Oh yeah, that's no good. You can't do that.
So
See, I would just stay on the couch, or else I know I'm done.
I got a solid 4 though.
That's it? 4? Dear God, I'll be
10
carrying you
seconds
today.
remaining.
Solid 4. We'll call it a sloppy 5.
5 seconds remaining.
All right.
Now I do want to say, Trent, all of our VODs from yesterday
Uh-oh.
are up on
Reserve
YouTube.
time.
Oh, phew.
It's just standard good news. There's
I
nothing
thought it
to
was
worry
gonna be
about.
bad news.
No, this is just, hey, if you guys missed the awesome coverage yesterday, well, don't pause here, stick around, but maybe head back to the Moonduck YouTube later. Some of the videos have like 200 views. I don't know who's crazy enough to be just
Navi's
watching
turn
VODs
to
instead of
bat.
live games during the actual qualifiers, but I love you guys and girls. You're all crazy. It's good stuff.
The best.
The best.
Honestly, this is a game that I would be hyped for all day if I knew it was coming, and it's fresh up, man. 5 a.m. over here. 3 for you, I suppose.
10 seconds remaining.
2.
2? Oh, 2. We have a 3-hour split.
We're 3 hours apart.
Five
See,
There you
now
go.
who's screwing up the time zones, dude?
Tis I.
Okay.
But yeah, this is one I'd look forward to all day.
Reserve
This
time.
is like the two coming into this was like everyone was hyped up for Navi. There were some rumors about like Navi like not doing certain tournaments or like not scrimming a lot or what's going on with Navi. Then they played in Dream League and everyone's like, what's up with Navi? Like, are they just gonna crush the qualifier? Blah blah blah. And then Liquid are getting the most hate they've ever gotten as a squad without question. With
Yeah.
their performances in
Navi.
like over in Dream League, and Bulba's getting flamed everywhere, and everyone's hating everything, and now they're looking
Turn
good.
to pick.
Having a pretty good time in the qualifier so far. 2-1. I mean, obviously not ideal, but compared to Navi, who are 0-4, they're the one who are getting all the flame.
Yes, absolutely. And I will properly join you with my full attention once I finish
10
this
seconds
tweet,
remaining.
Please
which
do.
is right now. All right, dude, we're ready.
I mean,
to
there
rock
are
and roll.
like
remaining.
disband rumors. That's how bad it is for Navi. There's people, not like Navi personnel, saying they're gonna put up a blog. Like that's how
Liquid's turn to pick.
it's getting real, dude. So
Yeah, yesterday I had to look and see if there was some kind of a drama that I actually missed. Like some of the threads were very angry. I was like, oh, they're just underperforming. Okay, pump the brakes. But apparently there's
10
like
seconds
both
remaining.
sides are having issues. And the Navi thing, I mean, we cast a couple Navi games yesterday, right? Was it 3, maybe 4? And they definitely didn't
turn to
look like they were in their final form, to say the least.
yeah, I think we had the one versus the Doom that they lost to the Drow lineup. Did we have? No, we didn't have the Navi secret game. I don't think. No, but the Vega
10
game,
seconds
was that
remaining.
us? Yeah, with the Pudge. Yup. And then we yeah, you're right. We had 3
seconds
games. Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the document from. Do you have a link to the doc from yesterday that has the
Reserved
actual
time.
matches in it?
Nope.
Curses. Somebody closed my browser last night, cough Annie,
Classic.
and I'm struggling here, man. I'm struggling. So first pick OD though, that's something we did not see yesterday. Ogre Mirana, those are 2
Yeah.
heroes we did see a lot of, but we saw like a lot of setups where we thought OD would be banned. I think you and I definitely spent a lot of time talking about like theory crafting Razor picks against
Turn to
potential
ban.
OD picks, and well, we did see a few Razors.
He got
maybe.
banned a lot in the first phase too, though.
Yeah, I guess he did actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, but we really didn't see too many actual OD games, and the one that we did, I'm remembering, was kind of a disaster.
10
forget which
This
match
is
it was,
actually
but-
Navi's first game not banning it in the first phase.
Okay.
Despite even when they had
5
first or
seconds
second pick, they were always banning it in the first phase. So
That's
clearly
interesting.
a little change in style come out today. Now that could do with the heroes that were left in the pool, because
Navi's turn to
Ogre was being
bat.
taken out a lot too, and then Ogre does really well with the OD. You almost always want some sort of an attack speed booster or some sort of an Oracle False Promise or something. So in this case, Liquid feel forced maybe to take the Ogre. I mean, he's a fantastic hero. He's like 65% win rate or something right now in the
10
qualifiers. He's
seconds
doing great. So they'll take that, and the Mirana denies it the Bloodlust combo with the
5
OD, and then
seconds
Navi go
remaining.
back for the Beastmaster OD, which is a classic combo, and there's still an Omni Knight in the pool, so I think we should be keeping that in our heads too.
Yeah, no doubt. We talked a lot about 5-man yesterday as well. Sometimes OD can fit very nicely into those drafts because of the mana aura. Heroes like Dazzle, as you can see here, 3rd banned by Liquid, just have a really nice synergy. And when you're already talking about a Beastmaster on top of that, that is some nasty, nasty 5-man you got going on. And even without Dazzle, it can still be really good, but support's going to
10
be
seconds
key for
remaining.
Navi here. And Liquid might just go ahead and 4th ban yet another support,
5
honestly.
seconds
This is
remaining.
already a good start. Wisp, Shadow Demon, Dazzle. I mean, none of them really need an explanation.
Gotta say, Oracle has just plummeted though in overall popularity. Like he's gone from so many picks and bans to now being at around 30%. It looks like, or let me see here. Yeah, he's just he's got the same amount of picks and bans as an Axe right now. So not bad, but also just not quite where he was. He's only been picked 12 times.
That's
it. Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Seems surprising to me, but apparently he's only had 12 games across the qualifiers. The most picked hero across qualifiers is Slardar, who we talked about quite a bit too, though. China, pretty big on the Slardar right now. Obviously EU, a lot of him going around too. Might see him this game for Liquid, perhaps. If
Who did Nahaz tweet about yesterday? When I was delirious before bed, I retweeted some cool stat, and now I'm... Warlock, that was the other one. Warlock is the second most picked hero so far in the qualifiers. 60% win rate.
Yeah.
Across all regions. That was 8 hours ago. So that was like basically when we signed off yesterday.
He's still up there. He's 6th overall. So
okay, 6th overall in win rate or pick rate?
Great.
Okay. Is he still sitting at like 60% win rate? Because that's actually
56%.
That's still pretty good across
bad.
all
across
regions.
23 games.
Yeah.
Ogre's the king though.
sample.
He's 20 games, 65% win rate.
What in the world?
Ogre's the man.
65%. Ogre's back, baby.
And now combine the two together, I mean, that's just simple math. It's GG.
Wow.
How can Navi win now? What will they do? 5-man Dota, very popular with OD. OD just wants to snowball at laning phase. That's the ideal scenario for the hero. So you get a giant golem to slap down in their face. Seen Warlock do very well up against Drow lineups, and the same logic applies here.
Yep.
Slapping down into big 5-man ultis.
Yeah, we saw Escape play some Warlock yesterday. We saw some Cinderlock action.
A lot of Cinderlock.
Yeah. Cinder also played something funky yesterday. What was it? Something real tanky. I remember referencing the Undying. There were some parallels there. You didn't think he was going to play it?
What was that? Oh, great. You had to do that, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought you had the memory of like a salmon. I know I'm a goldfish, but I thought you were at least
salmon?
like a bigger fish. You know?
Oh, I guess salmons do have better memories. You are right, aren't you?
Compared to a goldfish,
yeah, that's true.
It's not saying
he was the
but...
tree. That's what it was.
Oh, the treant. Yeah. Key characteristic for Cinderit. So, actually, let me pull up my standings here. I didn't get a chance to open up all my tabs. I wanted to look at... So, yesterday I was asking about breakpoints, and we weren't even close enough through the group stage to get to that point. Now, Rubik, third pick for Navi, also a good 5-man support. If Navi loses this, that makes them 0-5, and at that point, is top 5, or top 4, rather, impossible?
It must be.
Because you have to get top 4 out of 10.
Well, Secret's 4-0.
Yeah.
And they have, obviously, it's 8. You play 8 games, right?
The question is, how many losses is the mathematical elimination, is what I'm getting at. Is it 6 to be 100% out? There's probably still some, like, crazy 5-loss tie-break scenario, but I think 5 losses is, like, probably 90% eliminated, or probably even higher than that.
If they lose this game, then...
It's looking very dark.
It's pretty much over, because that's going to put Liquid at 4-0, so they'll be tied with Secret, so that's 2 slots. AFNEM's already 4-2. And then VP's 3-1. So that would put Navi at 0-5. So unless everyone just loses, but of course, depending on the matchups, that might not be feasible.
Right.
I'd have to look at it. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort.
No, it's hard to imagine still.
Wait till today's
so many
halfway
matches
over.
You know, I also realized yesterday we did 11 games, not 10. Count it on the schedule. And we're doing 11 games today, too. Somehow, when it changed from best of 2 to best of 1, neither you nor I noticed that we both picked up an additional game. Because originally, we both had, well, between the two of us, it was 5 best of 2s per day. So, yeah, just FYI, I realized. I counted the VODs and was really confused for like 5 minutes, and then realized... There he is.
Liquid just did a great job on taking their time there for us to go on that tangent, though, because now finally Slardar gets picked, as we just said, for mind control. So he's there. So they're going with all high win rate heroes. This is like success in a bucket here. This Liquid draft, dude. Just like pick everyone who's doing well. Yeah.
I mean, this is a really scary lineup, though. You've got Slardar with super spammable AoE stuns. You've got Ogre with very spammable stuns, slows, and as we've seen, the 1-1-4 build, very popular. Bloodlust, great with Slardar, pretty good with Mirana. It's just damn good on Ogre himself, man. He gets in your face with an Orb of Venom, and he's all speedy. You can't get away from him. He hits hard. He's super tanky. And then you've got Warlock there for your big ulti team fights to match up against OD. And now Enchantress. We saw quite a few Enchantress bans yesterday. I don't think we saw a single actual Enchantress game.
No,
so
we didn't get
cool.
We didn't get art style Chen or Enchantress yesterday. So now we will be getting the art style Enchantress. And last pick Digiraw. I assume they'll ban Jug. Oh, they banned the Sven instead. That's fair.
Navi's turn.
Same idea, basically. Big beefy guy, better at taking down golems than Jug is.
Yeah.
Ursa's still in the pool too, though. That could be the other hero they opt for. I would. Yeah, there is one of those too.
This could be an okay Slark game. You could pick on the Warlock.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's okay against Slardar. You can kind of pick on the Mirana a little bit also.
And what's left for Liquid here? Same idea though. They have the position one. One would assume. I don't see a core. Well, one or two, I should say. Slider coming out here. More than likely gonna be mind control.
So wasn't there some trickery yesterday with wasn't Kuro playing something kind of atypical for his...
Yeah, Matumba Man played the Warlock, and they said,
yeah.
And then I saw him tweeting, I'm never playing support without Midas ever again, so I don't know. If this is Matumba Man Warlock, I'm supposed to expect a Midas.
Navi settle on the Faceless Void here. Kind of an interesting pickup. It does synergize well with Outworld Devourer and Enchantress, and if you put the Inner Beast from the Beastmaster on top of that, you got a lot of right clicks, you know, a lot of damage in there, and given that it's going to be a position 1 Void,
played this in their last match at TI against Liquid.
Really?
Yeah, Digiraw. I remember Digiraw playing a ton of Faceless Void, and it was Void Enchantress as a combination. I mean, it's a great combo, right? Obviously, you're throwing stuff into the Chronosphere. It's some solid stuff there.
I was muted on stream that whole time, Trent. I'm such an asshole.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? So I'm just talking to myself?
Only on stream. Dota TV was fine. Where it really matters.
5 seconds remaining.
Whoopsie. Alright, well. Oh my god. Like it. Thinking something that Liquid has been playing. I feel like they just went from super meta, all of the popular win rate heroes to like it. Okay. It can definitely work though. I mean, I guess he doesn't really synergize with Ogre that well. He's kind of like the one hero that doesn't really
need Bloodlust.
Bloodlust, yeah.
I should adjust the title, I suppose. At least then I can it's Slack's fault.
Oh man.
It's pretty funny.
Although Blitz just woke up, so or he might do the switcheroo anyway.
Good luck. We're losing, dude.
5 seconds.
Hey man, 4 hours. I knew something like this was gonna happen.
Prepare for battle.
Oh man, this is such bad timing. He woke up right as the game started. My god, oh no. Worst case scenario. Alright, let me do my predictions though. This is actually important. Total...
Is it, though?
No, it's not. Player deaths at the end.
26 to 40.
Yeah. Most less hits at 7. Oh god. I might go OD. No, I'm gonna go Dit Your Rock.
I went with Matumba. I'm a believer.
Actually, I'm changing. Last player to be killed? That's a crapshoot. Warlock? Rubik? I don't know. I'm gonna say Dendi. He never gives up.
He never gives up.
Player with the least deaths. Ooh. These are really hard ones. I might go Dit Your Ra. No. I don't know. Matumba? Yeah, I have to go Liquid. One team's undefeated, one team is exclusively defeated.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue.
The battle.
Well, either way, we're in. now in the future with double casters. So what are we doing? Let's just
All
take
right.
over now.
Yeah. Well, he wants to test his bit rate, so we're gonna stay true to the course for now, and then switch
Why don't we tell
once
him
we
to?
have.
Could he test it on like his channel, and then we'll just do our thing here for this game?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We're gonna focus on this. Kuro, is this gonna be just an easy first blood? It's an ogre. You wouldn't normally think so. He doesn't have a stout shield. He's just sitting on Windlace.
He's so
They're
fast,
gonna
but it's
click
an
him down,
enchantress.
and I think they've got this. Artstyle should be able to chase him to oblivion. It's actually Seneko that gets the first blood. Great start for Navi. They come swinging out of the gate. Kuro overstepping his ogre bounds.
Okay, well, let me take a peeky peek and see what our lanes are. Anything weird? Nope. Looks like to be exactly what we anticipated. It's not like a safe lane Beastmaster style. No Afterlife Dota or anything Team Empire. Old strats. Just gonna be the old off-lane Beastmaster. Matumman Lycan, that is a classic though. I mean, that's something that no one else is really doing. No one else is really into. A couple teams were trying it out, like here and there. I think I saw like one Lycan in the Beat Invitational qualifiers, or maybe two.
You know, like go-to build, does he do anything interesting, or is it just like Vlad's and Necro, BKB, Basher?
I do
Would
believe
be-
he's just a you know, Necro Vlad's appropriate
Yeah.
items builder.
Okay. All right. Nothing too creative.
I wonder if they played it the rest of this qualifier. Doesn't look like it. So this is their first Lycan game too. So and out of curiosity, this is the last time when did they pick Lycan? I was like, it's quite a while ago. It doesn't show up right away when I'm taking a peek here, so.
It's never a good sign. But they are going to do a 2-1-2 for Liquid. So Ogre's just going to head back to the offlane. He's got a smoke picked up. He's ready to rotate if need be. But Ogre Slardar is a pretty scary dual offlane if you think about it. Very beefy, a lot of control. Just the slow plus crush. Makes it so easy for Slardar to find those stuns. But uh-oh, it's a battle for the top rune. Seneko, he's going to beat him to it. It's an Invis rune. Look at you, little Rubik. Speedy bastard.
Man, he's all over these. First blood at the rune, gets an Invis rune.
It's Seneko, man. He's always moving. Miracle, pretty far forward here. Looks like a little wraparound. I don't know.
Sorry to do anything with Leap, though.
Yeah. We're on such a stable mid, man.
Snake canceling the attack.
It looks like they'll have a little go here. Right into a telekinesis, perhaps?
He's trying to wait for the leap so he can lift, like, mid-leap.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of disjoint it, but it's really hard to time.
Yeah.
Not something you can really do reliably. Looks like a pretty good start for the Beastmaster. General with 10 last hits up there with the carries. Dual off lane here for Navi as well. Beastmaster Enchantress. Lots of creeps.
Yeah, not something that these two are going to handle all that well, honestly. I mean, they don't have anyone who takes advantage of this. Like, you have your own summons, I guess it's the Wolves, but it's a Warlock. Like, he can put down some chains. Not the best AoE clear, though. Like, look at Matama Man. He's just eaten alive.
He sure is. That's
Throw some
unreal.
creeps on him, dude. Like, it's not even
They
like they
didn't
were
even really
hidden.
do anything.
No, they just, like, ran at him.
They're just straight up right clicking. I tabbed out to check my message from Blitz, and he just died. I don't know what happened.
They
He's
they
going to
walked at
TP
him.
in, but it's an easy 2-0. Navi is off to a seriously good start here. An amazing dual offlane. Both these heroes benefit a lot from farm, and on top of that, they're starting to shut down Matumba fairly well. Up top now, Seneko. Getting dove by mind control, but he'll be alright. Now a safe lane try for Liquid. Hey, is that a new thing? I just saw that TP animation. It said Team Liquid in 3D text. That's special?
Oh, they did it for TI, but it's only for, like, the special teams.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
made the TI, get your thing.
I
And it
see.
only works during majors, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, though. Looks pretty slick. More clutter.
More clutter.
Oh, my. How's the Void doing? Pretty good? Did you raw?
Just punching creeps.
Feeling good about my prediction? No? Matumba Man getting shut down? Oh, God.
There's,
Well, slow and steady here, Trent.
yeah, I don't know. There's been some issues with, like, safe lane Faceless Void. We've had some problems. Like, certain teams are going for, like, the Vlad's build. That seems to be the most successful one. Some people are still trying out the Lincoln's thing, but you really need a solid 4 of the heroes to get that one going. And in this kind of a game, if he just gets Vlad's, it's going to be sick for the little, like, 5-man group up. So, you can see why they picked it. Early Aura Fire. The Matumba Man just getting ran at again here.
Yep, dove under tower, and this time with all the creeps, it looks like a pretty easy kill, but no, Miracle comes in. General taking a lot of return damage. He's stuck in the tree line. He doesn't have any tangos, no quelling blade, and he has nowhere to go. Miracle taking a lot of damage from the creeps, but the Hadouken, not enough. And they get punished this time. They do kill the Lycan. He gets a counter kill, and Miracle gets rewarded for his rotation down bottom.
Yep, that works out Liquid's favor in the end for sure. I mean, Lycan will already be back down here, just farming again, so not a big deal. Top, they just use the invis, save mind control. They have no way to deal with it. They're not going to throw out the chrono. Not willing to do it.
Okay, so just confirmation. We are going to finish this game here on this channel, and then Blitz is going to switch after our first VO1. And we'll pop over. So
excellent. So yeah,
not gonna yak it up here.
Basically, Disrod just goes like treads, Blads, and then he's gonna roam around with Dendi and with Mr. General here, and this is gonna be a super strong 5-man Dota. If they can knock down one of these towers during the laning phase, that would be a nice little advantage. I feel like just try and slow down some of the farming pace of Matamba Man, take away a little bit of his jungle.
About a 1K net worth lead here for Navi, 1200, something like that. Very solid for 6 minutes.
I mean, look at the bottom lane. Like, Matamba Man's in the jungle, dude. 6 minutes.
Yeah. This is never the dream for Lycan. I mean, I think this right here represents one of the reasons why Lycan is not really a go-to safe laner. He just doesn't really offer that much in the lane. He needs a lot of space to come online. Oh, yeah, baby. Miracle walks right into it. They'll find the kill. Leap won't be enough to save him.
The value.
Hero ward. Dude, Artstyle's getting a lot done this game. 0, 5, and 1.
I know.
I haven't seen a dual offlane like this be so successful in a while.
I don't know if it was... I think... I don't know who I was catching Chen games with lately, but I've had some disastrous Chen games where they're like level 2 at like 10 minutes. Like Chen's and their chances have just not been working out unless you have like the Pugna thing going. But this is just... I mean, obviously it's Artstyle, so he's the king, but this is like the dream scenario.
Yeah. It's just a little bit overwhelming. You've got the boars that do extra damage. They have the poison to slow you down. Then you've got Enchantress with, 1 or 2 creeps that, of course, do extra damage. And then between the Hadoukens and all the other, the ensnares and all that, it's surprisingly nasty. They've got a lot of options, a lot of control, and it's working like a charm. Dit your raw, man. He's up here just still free falling by himself.
And Miracle. They just threw a scan and saw his rotation. Like, nothing is going well for Liquid right now. Whole new team, Navi. Don't ban OD, pick it, and... Well, OD doesn't do anything to the whole laning stage, but everyone else does things.
I was going to say, Dendi is just sitting here farming, although
loving it.
He is dominating the Mirana, if we're being clear.
Oh yeah, Miracle ditched. He was like, this is awful. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely lopsided. This is great stuff for the OD. Similar to the Void, this is sort of a greedy draft from Navi. Without these rotations from the Enchantress putting pressure on, this feels like it could have been a little bit risky, but now they get this tower down in their off lane, opens up the Radiant jungle. They've even got a ward down in the middle of the jungle also. We've got this OD who's going to be cruising towards a Force Staff, most likely. Mind control up top. He's level 7. Found a lot of experience at Ura looking for this stack. Still haven't seen a chrono yet.
Yeah, I think maybe there's some merit to just not throwing it out so that you're not in trouble. Are they going to get Artstyle bottom? Mind control's kind of speedy, but sprint's going to wear off. And there's the board slow. Later.
Yep.
Wow, look how big that fish is. Above us, though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Threatening Slardar.
Yep. Not that fast, though. Just sitting on treads. Interesting to see the treads come out. No Blink Dagger rush. Mind control getting some decent farm, though. I don't know, it's not too bad for Liquid. I feel like they're just one team fight away from leveling this out. We haven't seen a Chaotic offering yet. Ogre, almost level 6. They've got some team fight options, and they could start to 5-man, utilize some of the power of the Lycan. That Howl going. Click them down.
Yeah, first Warlock ulti is going to be pretty massive for the side of Liquids. Probably ideally it's a counter initiation against a Chrono. You know that there's a pressure on the Navi lineup. It's not necessarily to end early, but as this lineup, like, the way that it's built together, it heads to approach towers, it heads to take them down, it just wants to be farming in lanes. It's not like some super greedy, like, ancient stacking kind of a squad, right? This isn't like a Sven where you're going to, like, ward this up and, like, fight in this area. Like, no, this is going to be, like, the battles all take place at our towers, and that's going to be the game plan. So, Bulb with Dota should be having some opportunities to win this one, I'd say.
Ira, possibly in trouble. 3 heroes smoked up nearby, but they just kind of pass each other and head the opposite way. Vlad's on the way for the Void, not completed yet, but it's a-coming. And Seneko almost gets rotated on. TP's home. Little ward coverage there, nice and easy.
Come on, sprites.
This is a really tough game for Miracle.
Yeah, he can't find very
bottom
much.
of the pack, man.
Not too often that you see that one, but
Yeah.
given the lane that's no real assistance. I mean, he kind of had the Ogre there. Like, Croaky wasn't doing too much down bottom. He was mostly around the mid lane, and it did help his levels. Like, he's 5.5 in a situation where it's kind of surprising considering how the early game's gone.
You know, maybe worth noting here, Ogre going for the 1-3-1. The kind of older Ogre build.
I think it makes sense when you don't have a good core for it.
I think it also makes sense when you're paired with a Slardar in the lane. That extra duration on slow, the extra damage helps you. Just helps him chase you down, you know, find those extra kills. Tier 1 up top will go down. His first tower kill for Liquid. Not too shabby.
Well, that's one nice thing about being a Lycan. There is split push up against this draft from Navi. Obviously, when you're up against the OD, the most common things you'll see is you either try and draft a team that just has more flat-out team fight. So that would be like, instead of this being an Ogre, you would draft an Elder Titan. And you go Elder Titan Warlock into this team, and you would just be like, okay, just like try and run at us, and we're just gonna absolutely crush you. And then the other option is to go split push, but Tame now caught it with a Chrono coming in with Seneko, so that'll be the telekinesis after. But is there more damage? There's really not.
No, it doesn't even go for the telekinesis. And once he gets the ultimate off, the Chrono is just not enough. I mean, it's one of the issues with the Void. He's been farming, he's got pretty solid net worth, and it still doesn't really feel like he provides a hell of a lot aside from the disable of Chrono.
That was weird. I don't know why he went for that Chrono. I guess maybe he thought the OD was going to TP, and they were just going to like, try and dumpster him.
It's kind of strange just because he's been so conservative with it, and then for that to be the debut is, oh, okay, well. General, down bottom, about to get rotated on, perhaps. Kuro. No, okay, never mind. I head the other way and grab the bottom rune. Miracle picks up a double damage, maybe some kill potential with this.
He needs something. Still 1-1-1.
Oh, Dire see it now.
Hawk spots him out, yeah.
And that ward.
So much
Navi
from the Dire.
hanging on to this lead though. 3,500 net worth, 5k experience. There's the
Miracle
force staff on Dendi. Oh no! There it is.
Just like, yeah. He walked up, he tried to leap, but he got roared and just died.
Yeah, Dragonlance
Rather
on
quickly.
Enchantress, so you're not getting away from her so easily now. And this is really awful for a Mirana. I mean, generally, if you're looking at, if you're a mid Mirana hoping for an Aghanims before 20 minutes, I think is reasonable. We're now 13 minutes and 10% of the way there. Not even. I mean, this is devastating.
I mean, look what they're doing. Like, if they're scaring top with Wolves, like, they knew this push was coming for a long time. He's trying to draw the Crucis and Tumman. He's like, telling Bulba to go push mid, so they're trying to get some sort of a split going, but it's so tough. Does he have TP on Bulba? I mean, I assume he does, yeah. So, if this fight gets taken, he'll TP in, but, I mean, the Dire are going to be fully aware as to when he's coming with the ulti, so they can just back. Like, looks good for the side of Navi.
Yara almost clipped by an arrow. He's getting scattered out by these wolves. Now the ignite comes. Matumba Man ready to chase him down, but nice time walk across the trees. He does not have a TP scroll. These pesky wolves will give him all the vision they need. Double cast from the Ogre. Another nice time walk. Mitigates a lot of the damage. Good positioning from Matumba, but they won't have the damage, and the Faceless Void will live. Very nicely done.
That is nice. Like, that's 3 heroes that you're just out juking with time walks, some Quelling Blade plays.
Yeah. That's... made it look easy.
That's a mid and a carry, and a decently farmed Ogre. And you're just like, nah.
Dendi stunned up by Mind Control mid. There's some rotations coming from both sides. Yara now jumps forward. There's the rock from Warlock, and Chronosphere comes down on 3. On the back line, OD will die first, but looks like the Golem just gets taken down. Now the Primal Warren. Oh, the stolen Golem. Liquid getting punished hard for this. They'll go 1 for 2. And now there's a Dire Golem alive and ready to try and knock down towers. But hey there, ho there, up top. It's Matumba Man. Big Wolfie split pushing the towers. Navi used the glyph, but they are not TPing home. And big damage will befall this tower now. Get it down to at least half HP. 1 on the way, but it's only a Rubik. Matumba Man will stay true to the course, and it looks like this will be an easy tower. However, the opportunity cost the other way. Roshan going down for Navi, and damn, it is falling quick with all these auras.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Bubba got chronoed like the second after he dumped it, and plus if he didn't ult, they wouldn't have killed the OD, so
To the dark.
it was honestly pretty worth it. Not ideal, sick plays by Seneko obviously, but I don't think Bubba really had a chance to not get the golem stolen, so...
Yeah.
Dire's
I mean,
middle
it's also
tower is under
particularly
attack.
devastating because the golem, the Radiant, died so quickly. It dove the tower, and they didn't hesitate at all to focus it down. It was kind of like a phoenix egg, you know? And if everybody focuses it, the golem all of a sudden didn't really feel that tanky in that fight. And it got the kill, so I guess it did its job. But
All
still,
that matters.
yeah.
Matama's on top. You know, he's still up there. He's got his Necro. Ooh, jeez. Necro recipe for a Lycan, and that's a Necro for Beastmaster. So, general,
Yeah.
obviously 200 gold behind because of the Vlad's on your Lycan, but Necro 3, very scary. 15 and a half minutes into the game with Beastmaster Aura maxed.
Substantial difference. This is definitely the build where they want to group up in 5-man. They've got a Vlad's of their own, of course, which is great. We've talked about the Force Staff on OD. He's got his Aura maxed now, so they are ready to team fight. Even without the Warlock, this is the perfect time with Warlock Golem on cooldown.
The leaps, the Force Staffs.
Yep, Miracle in some trouble here. He's got some teammates nearby, but there's the Astral to set up. Slardar slithering away. Beastmaster will finish off the tower mid with his creeps, and Miracle will get brought down by Void, it looks like. Other
Good use of
side,
time dilation post-leap. The changes, of course.
Beastmaster looking for a potential roar there, but not finding it. Okay,
So-
well, another pick on Miracle. I mean, of all the heroes to keep down, the Moran is certainly a good one. He's got a point booster now, but the longer you can delay this Aghanims, I mean, this hero is essentially a non-factor unless you can find some clutch arrows. Tier 2 mid now, taking a lot of pressure. Navi staying true through the glyph. They've got most of their ultimates up here. Rubik hanging onto the rock, and it's up in 10. Oh man, this is really scary. He'll get an opportunity to use it again.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, he's losing it soon, though, so he's got to find someone to dump it on.
I mean, even if they don't use the stun, just having the golem to push, that's like a free top tier 1.
Yeah, I think you'll probably see him throw it out in a second unless he's not noticing his little thing. Hit the creep camp.
Come on, man. Come on, Seneko. There we go. Last second.
Radiant's top tower is
I guess he'll
under
just cut the
attack.
wave mid, but still, you know, it's extra pressure. Not going to complain with the Immolation Aura.
It's important when yeah, you're trying to get them both to the split push too, and you're trying to slow down the Lycan, so it's pretty clowny. Like, he just scouts the rune with it. It's gonna go defend bottom tower, guys.
tower is under attack.
I mean, let's be real. It's a pretty badass mobile ward.
Yeah, I think this would be kind of surprising. Mind Control will be like, what the fuck?
Oh, hey there, Mind Control.
Golem down here.
It's a casual Infernal. Mind Control says, well,
Oh, he fed it. Nice.
thank you for that. Yeah, it's pretty easy with amp damage. That's,
Dire's middle tower is under
okay.
attack.
Perhaps not ideal. Not maximum efficiency.
Smoked up Ichira here.
Yep, no
There's
flip for
Chrono.
the Dire, but here we go.
Oh, God. He's
Mirana
so shut down,
caught
dude.
mid-leap inside the Chrono. Oh, that poor princess. On the backside, art style cuts off the ogre.
Fortified.
Maybe they find one more here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Navi, Dota, they're back, baby.
It
This
looks
is
like
do or die for sure.
they had some good rest last night, got some massages, they did something, but this is looking like a completely different team. They're coordinated, they're playing with a mission, they're putting the pressure on. They're playing some good CIS Dota right now. You know, this is reminding me of what we saw at FNG yesterday with those games where they get ahead and just keep rubbing salt in the wound. Use every little lead to get further ahead. You know, that unrelenting pressure. Remember that, what they did against Dendi yesterday? The level 5 Storm Spirit?
Oh yeah,
Kunkka
poor
just like
Dendi.
dying here to stop him from killing this camp. I mean,
Matumman's found out here thanks
Yep.
to the Hawk.
General, draining the mana, should be an easy kill. Necro level 3, as you were mentioning, just insane damage.
It's got almost 3k gold now, General, too. You can just buy a blink here.
There you go.
Totally shut out the map.
Look for BOTs, move into a refresher. He's feeling good. What's our lead up to? Well, we're in the 5-figure club. Almost 12k net worth. Rubik, Stolen Leap, now a Slithering Crush. Pretty handy spell to have. Rubik's picked up the Ghost
Radiant's
Scepter
top
here.
tower
Not going for the
is under
mobility
attack.
tools. We've seen a lot of Force Staff, Blink Dagger priority, but here just wants to be able to survive. Good item to have against the Lycan.
Radiant's top
Force
tower
Staff ain't going to
has
save you
fallen.
from the Wolf. And that'll be the end of the outer towers here for Liquid. 3-11. Navi, baby.
Yeah, we, like, comparing to the games yesterday, too, we cast 3 of them, so we saw quite a bit of Navi, but a consistent issue was the lane that was given to General was always just, like, total sackfest. But this time, like, with the Beastmaster and then with Artstyle actually coming down on the Enchantress and putting a focal point on General's lane, it's made such a big difference because they drafted a safe lane Void, so, like, it's a carry that doesn't need as much help in the top lane. Like, and he just gets a Rubik and, like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, you're basically guaranteeing not to die on the Faceless Void. And then you get all this assistance coming down bottom into an Enchantress Beastmaster kill lane. So General gets off to a nice start, and he just makes plays.
Yeah. This is nasty. Aghanim Scepter up on Artstyle now. This is where Enchantress transitions from good roaming port to basically a semi-carry
Basically
core.
GG.
Yeah.
Like, Chrono, you're dead.
If you look at Impetus on top of the Arcane Orb action from OD, it's just so much right-click damage from Navi. 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Here we go. Mind Control, decent crush, but Chrono on 3 from Ditya. Kuroki outside of it doing what little he can, but they lose Mind Control immediately. Golem comes down, starts to break up the fight. Seneko, does he get the steal? No, he's hanging on to the Shadow Word for now. A quick 2 for nil. Navi looking for more. Maybe they can grab Kuro. Nope, TP home. Same for Bulba. So minimal losses here for Liquid. They only lose 2, but they are 2 cores. Got a nice Chrono here from the Void. Beautiful setup.
Yeah, the other thing being, you have like a 40-second window of Chrono with no golems up. Nicely played once again here by Navi. Totally different team today. I mean, this lineup is insanely synergistic. Like, this is one of those strats that, like, Friends have been running, those kind of, like, Pugna Chen drafts. This is kind of the same, like, everything just looks so perfect between these 5 heroes. You got the no heal going from the Rubik and counters up against the Warlock, too, where they're, like, stealing the golems and whatnot. Early Aura coming out from the Vlads in the 5-man Dota. Aura from the OD in the 5-man Dota. Enchantress really pressure on the towers. Beastmaster, like, this is Navi, you know?
Yeah. This is just incredible synergy right now. So much Aura action. Tier 3 melts. Now the fight continues. Navi maybe sticking around too long. Mind Control with a crush, but he gets repelled pretty much immediately. And now Bulba, a bit too far forward, gets locked in an Astral and just right-click down. They'll find the kill there, and this could be a mid lane of Barracks after all. Liquid very low on resources. Let's take a look at buybacks. And negative. All 5 on the die are available. None of them available on the Radiant. They're going to be fighting 45 for the next 20. Melee and range Barracks now down, and they're just looking for kills at this point. They might find it on Mind Control. Down he goes, 45 seconds in the grave. Pretty much the best case scenario. They get Barracks, they get a couple of kills, and they lose nothing themselves. Rinse and repeat, they go straight bottom lane.
I think this is going to end up being a very interesting game to look at when you consider Liquid as a team right now. Like, first 2 picks in this draft were OD and Beastmaster. It's not like you didn't know what was coming, you know? Like, this is a very telegraphed thing, and they knew what was coming too because they banned out the Dazzle, they banned out the Chen.
Immediately.
Yeah, they knew, like, okay, well, we know what Navi want to do, so their answer to what they saw as coming was Slide Arc counter initiations and Warlock Golems with Matumba Man split pushing, either on the Lycan or in this case, or like it could have been a Morphling too.
Chrono on 2 once more. Bulba and Matumba go down immediately. Now Kuro just a few right clicks down from death. The Shiva's guard slowing him down to certain doom. That's the one. Mind Control out of the base, trying to finish off General, but yet another Astral. We'll have a little fun and then finish him off. And man, this game is feeling over. Dunzo, as they say here. Trent, 24 minutes.
Maybe it comes back to this Mirana, perhaps, like, because that was picked first, because they went the OD, and then into the
there it is,
the Ogre Mirana. So, like, it's certainly a very fast tempo OD draft. Like, there are slower ones that approach like more of a slightly more mid game, maybe running right now. So you can understand the pressure to take away the Ogre. Well, like maybe a more mid to late scaling.
I didn't get any of my predictions, Trent.
I got last player to be killed, right? In general.
Okay.
That's it.